would like to get to know if I could be the kind of girl that you could be down for. 'Cause when I look at you, I feel.
Hey everybody, welcome back to Physics Lessons, the podcast where we explore the wonders of science and how they shapes our world. I'm your host Suki, and our channel guests Yitong, Zhenzong, and Oscar. So today we are asking a big questions. Can we build on what we have learned about density? In our first episode, we will talk about what density is and how it affects everything from floating ships to layering liquids, and what about our RMS Titanic. But today, we are taking it a step further. How can we use our understanding of density to innovate, solve problems, and even improve our daily lives? Let's dive in. So first, density is a measure of how much stuff mass is packed into a certain amount of space volume. To find out the density of an object, we can use the formula where density equals to mass over volume.
The formula is used for regular shapes. For irregular shapes, we will need to use the displacement method. First, we can measure the mass of the object and also fill a graduated cylinder or any container with a marked scale with water and note the starting water level. Then carefully submerge the irregular object into the water. And lastly, measure how much the water level rises. This rise in water level is the volume of the object. After the steps above, we can use the formula to find the density of the object.
So density make object float and sink, am I right?
Yes, you are right. When the density of an object is less than water, it will float. Is it more dense than water, it will sink.
Yeah. Speaking of floating and sinking, why don't we talk about the RMS Titanic? It was launched on May 31 in 1911. It was known that it would never sink, but why did it sink on its first trip?
This is because of the density change when they hit the iceberg. The Titanic floated initially because it was less dense than the water it was in, and the buoyant force, the upward force exerted by the water, was greater than or equal to the ship weight. Once enough of the ship's compartment flooded, the density of the ship became greater than the density of the water, meaning the buoyant force could no longer support the ship. The ship sank because the water it was taking on made it denser than the water around it.
Don't they have a boat head in the Titanic? The Titanic has 60 watertight boat head designed to prevent the ship from sinking if several compartments flooded. Why would it still sink?
The Titanic bulkheads didn't reach the top of the ship. This allowed water to flow over the top of the bulkheads once the first few compartments were flooded, leading to a cascade effect that caused the entire ship to sink.
So can I ask some question about this topic?
Yes.
Yes, sir, go ahead.
So what is the formula of density, and can explain what is the density?
Yeah, alright. So the density formula is P equal M over V. Density is a substance mass per unit of volume. The symbol most often used for density is P, although the Latin letter is D. Density is defined as mass divided by volume. So in the formula, P is density, M is mass, and the V is the volume. So can I ask that displacement floating is on air or on water? Is There any examples?
Alright. Yeah. The displacement floating method enables object to stay afloat on both air and water through fluid displacement. Like, for example, hot air balloons and blimps rise through buoyancy, while boats and ships float because they displace water that equals their weight. So various transportation systems depend on this principle, so it demonstrates practical uses in water and air environment.
Can I ask about the RMS Titanic? Why can it flood and why did it sink?
This is because the process of displacement floating enables objects to stay afloat on both air and water through fluid displacement, like hot air balloons and blimps. Rise through buoyancy while boats and ships float because they displace water that equals their weight. The principal functions as an essential factor which supports numerous transportation operations in both water and air purpose.
Okay, so the bulkheads in ships function submarines and scuba divers need.
Bulkheads have vital ship structures ensuring safety and integrity. The compartmentalized vessel to prevent flooding, provide stability for diving operation, and create design areas for equipment and diver accommodation.
So, density is more than just a scientific concept. It is a tool we can use to innovate, protect our planet, and improve our life. Density is everywhere, and understanding it opens up a world of possibilities. So, thanks for joining us on this journey through the world of density. If you enjoyed this episode, don't forget to subscribe and share it to your friends. And if you have any questions for that or ideas for future episodes, reach out to us at Gmail. Until next time, keep exploring, keep learning, and remember, physics is all around us. Thank you.